Dad?
Son.
Can we talk?
I believe we have permission.
So, did the pills help?
Mostly, but they got me floating a bit. Not entirely sure what's real.
I know that feeling. Do you know much about icebergs, Dad?
Let's see, I saw an iceberg once. They were hauling it down to Texas for drinking water only. They didn't count on there being an elephant frozen inside, the woolly kind of man.
Dad.
What?
I'm trying to make a metaphor here.
Well, then you shouldn't have started with a question. People like to answer questions. You should have started with the thing about icebergs.
The thing about icebergs is that you only see 10% of them. The other 90% is below the water where you can't. And that's the thing with you, Dad. I'm only seeing this little bit that sticks above water.
What, you're seeing up to my nose, my chin?
I know nothing about you, Dad, because you've never told me a single fact.
I talk about myself all the time. I tell stories.
Yes, you tell stories, Dad. You make stuff up. And I'm wondering if it's all to conceal something you don't want people to know about.
You got me. My secret identity. Superman.
Can we talk about Ashton, Dad?
I grew up there, you know that.
So why do we never visit?
Nothing to see there.
Dad, I'm about to have a kid of my own here. It would kill me if he went through his whole life with doubts.
It would kill you, huh? Let's hear it then, Will. What exactly are you accusing me of?
I'm not accusing you of anything. I'm just trying to get a hand on some things.
Well, handle them as you will. I think we're done here.
Dad!
Get out!
Will, what did you do?
I didn't do anything!
Calm down, Will.
I know you're trying to protect me, but you can't. Each time he tells another tale, he drifts another step from me.
He's got it wrong. I'm not the bad guy.
I wish I knew the reason he chooses fantasy instead of facing fact. Something hidden, something he fears. Will I learn the truth before he disappears? This river between us grows wider each day. He talks, but he mostly has little to say. I beg him to separate the truth from the tale, but the river invites him. This river between us grows harder to bear. He's standing beside me, but not really there. His flights turn to fancy as soon as he'll start, as fancy excites him. So Edward takes heart. My father talks of miracles, of mystery and fate. He's been around the world, he says, and dined with heads of state. My father speaks of fireworks, of shooting stars above you. But how can I believe a liar when he says I love you? This river between us, there's a river between us. There's an ocean between us.
So now I finally get the knife. My son's convinced that I'm a liar. And there's the funny punchline. And in the final hour, discarded like the trash, he insults me, then stands apart and thinks he's smart. This river between us is selfish and cold. It flows where it wants to, it can't be controlled. My son doesn't want me to be who I am. It's out of my hands.
He only sees what he invents.
He only sees the black and white.
All make believe and all pretense.
And always wants to start a fight.
He doesn't change.
He doesn't stay. And so the river winds its way.
This river between us can never be crossed. And while we stay silent, we're violently tossed. I'll leave him to ponder.
I'll leave him alone.
'Cause he's made of stone.
He's made of stone.
He's made of stone.
He's made of stone.
This river between rage like the sea. Holding on for dear life is my father and me.
He'll come to his senses.
He's swimming and yet
he'll drop his defenses.
he's caught in a net.
And though I can't change him, someday he'll regret this river between us.
Each time he tells another
between
tale,
us, between
he
us,
drifts another step
between us.